GameAtRoN.
Hello everyone, I'm GaMeAtRoN and welcome to yet another update video for the GPD WIN MAX. So if you guys are still watching, this is update number 5. Today is August 14th and the only thing max is our anxiety. To make it quick and simple, GPD once again sent another update email via IgG and this update was number 17, which basically talked about another estimated date. But before we get into that, the community was already aware of the delay since the GPD PR person had already broken the news a few days ago, according to which the delay was due to the forwarder who was unable to keep the appointment with GPD to collect their supposedly ready stock of WIN MAXes. Now for those who don't know, the role of the forwarder here is to hand over the consignment to DHL, who will then dispatch it internationally to all the destinations. But in order for that to happen, the units must first leave GPD headquarters, which seems to be where they are right now. Oddly enough, other than the delay of 4 to 5 days, the PR gentleman was not aware of any other details like how many units are being assembled, what is the daily production output, etc. So the community is once again waiting patiently and going a bit crazy as well. For those keeping a check on the news, we cannot ignore the fact that there are certain countries including Hong Kong that are facing issues due to the current situation. In fact, this is the most worrisome news for all IgG backers, as we know that Hong Kong is the chosen central hub through which all shipments will commence. Although many countries do not treat cargo and goods with special protocols that are in place for people, but this doesn't mean that everything will go smoothly in these times. A question that is widely discussed at the GPD Discord channel is how many units are included in the first batch. While everyone, including myself, are hoping that there won't be multiple batches due to the added delay, we cannot help but speculate about it, as GPD hasn't given a final number. One thing that is positive out of the entire situation is that GPD representative confirmed no further hardware issues are being faced and that all MAX units are good to go. I've also noticed that no recent cases have been reported after the first wave of reviews by JD backers. So while everyone is enjoying their JD unit, IgG backers are still waiting in line. So as the next deadline is tomorrow, I really hope that GPD would hand over the units to their forwarder so that DHL could start the shipping process. While this situation is by no means comparable to the infamous Mach Z, we are still concerned about receiving our units as soon as possible in this daily evolving situation. Once again, the August 15th tentative date is only for GPD to hand over the consignment to the forwarder, who will then take it to DHL. So you could probably add another day or two for this. Then comes the real wait. Once DHL issues a tracking number, the delivery timetable really depends on where you are situated. Therefore, GPD cannot determine how long it will take to actually have it on your doorstep. Now that is all for the IgG backers. But what if you are an in-demand backer or a retail buyer? Well, sadly enough, it is pretty clear at this time that the dates will be pushed towards the end of the month and leading into September. So while we're all waiting, we should also thank GPD for the hard work they're putting in this product, especially in these difficult times, and they're trying their best to do this campaign justice and end it on a positive note. And how close they are towards achieving this, I guess we will find out in the next few weeks. Stay tuned to the channel guys, and I will keep pushing out updates as soon as more details come in. I won't say I will show you guys shipping information from DHL in the next video, because I feel embarrassed of embarrassing myself every time I say this. Thank you for all the support and for liking and commenting on my videos. I'm about to hit 2,000 subscribers, so please do help me reach that goal, and I promise to give a huge shout out to the person who becomes the 2,000th subscriber. Thanks again for watching guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
One day later.
Alright, so welcome back. This is still GameAtRoN and you're watching update 5.5 if I can call it that. So I had already recorded the audio for the previous update and I wasn't able to upload it in time, and yesterday was 15th of August, so the promised date on which the shipments were supposed to go out. Well, this video talks about everything that happened yesterday and also what is going to happen supposedly in the next 3 days, so stay tuned. Okay, so first of all, GPD didn't ship out anything yesterday. It was around noontime that GPD representative shared some images that showed WIN MAXes being stress tested in the factory. This along with the news that they're expecting to have these units delivered today, which was yesterday. Another comment that was very interesting was that guys at the GPD office will also inspect or QC the units before they call in the delivery guy. This was the clear indication that they won't be able to hand over the shipment to the forwarder as they previously announced. The community, including myself, we went back to speculating what could be the reason of this last-minute delay, and some actually thought there were no units ready for shipping and GPD was just trying to buy more time. However, it was towards the end of the day that we received a picture from the nice GPD rep which showed a trolley loaded with boxes, and the message was, "Alright, cargo arrived." And then there was another message, "So they are in our office now, you don't need to worry anymore." I can't help but say, looking at the image made me really happy, and I mean really, really happy. So GPD finally kept their promise of having a shipment, although it was inbound and not outbound as we were expecting. But still, at least we know that they have these units ready for delivery. So was everyone happy on Discord? Not really. The next debate was how many units are included in batch 1. Although to be honest, I wasn't surprised when the GPD rep mentioned that they're expecting 100 to 400 units per day to be shipped out, but for some they were expecting thousands of units to be ready by now, due to the delay and everything. My personal opinion, I guess as long as we have a steady flow, GPD will be able to fulfill their IgG orders within possibly 2 weeks. So going back to the image, a lot of rattling happened around this in terms of exact numbers included in the stack. So if you zoom in, you can see clearly that these boxes have 5 units each, but the total number of boxes isn't clear from the angle. We could say roughly 150-ish, but we certainly don't know if this is only one loading cart or if there are 5 more behind that which are not part of the image. Nonetheless, we can say a minimum of 150 units will be shipped out in the first batch. As for the actual handover to the forwarder, I believe this could be done tomorrow, August 17th, as today it's weekend in China. So tomorrow GPD will do a final inspection of the units and then call the delivery van to pick up the cargo. According to the GPD rep, those included in the first batch could expect their shipping details and tracking info from IgG within the next 3 days. So that's all, guys. It's a happy news. Some of us were expecting, larger numbers to be shipped out, but at least now we know things are moving in the right direction, and GPD is really trying their best to ship out these units to all the customers as soon as possible. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.